Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Hypermine Vanilla Season 3. Today, we're going to be working on something here at Spawn. We're going to be working on an industrial furnace array, so let's get started. If you remember from last week, we worked on this cactus farm, and in the time since we were last together, I put another layer up there. We had 3, I added 4, just to increase the production a little bit, and so we're getting a little bit more cactus out of that, which is pretty good. Now we're going to go down here to our project site for the day, and we're going to be working inside the iron farm on another section. We can just drop down here, feather falling 4 for the win. So we're going to go in here. Now, we've got all that cactus coming in, and I said I needed cactus for an upcoming project, and cactus by itself is rather useless. You have to do something with it. So we got 27 in there. Don't fret. I have taken cactus and hidden it away because I'm collecting it. So it's not that the farm is not producing, it's that I've already been moving it. So if any other hyperminers have needed some, well, sorry. Anyway, cactus by itself, you can't use it unless you just want to plant more cactus. We have to do something with it. And so we're going to be building an industrial smelter array here at Spawn. Now, why would we do that? By the end of this project, we're going to have spent more time than it would have taken to smelt all that stuff up. But, it'd be useful to have something right here. So in the box here, I've got some of the stuff we're going to be needing for not the entire project. We're just going to be working on how this thing is going to look in this overall build. So we're just going to be working on this section. I had in mind some villager trading booths to be in here initially, but then I figured, it might interfere with the iron farm. So we're not going to do villager trading. We're going to leave that for Port Hypermine, way over that way. Tons of villagers, and we're not going to put more villagers here. We've got enough potential for lag, so we're going to leave that alone. So right here, we're going to put the industrial smelter, and the reason it's going to be good here at Spawn is because Spawn is always loaded. Redstone can continue running, and the furnaces can continue running, so we should be good to go. Now, am I going to need that? We shouldn't need... we'll get rid of the bow. Just to provide a little bit more room here on the hotbar, and then what we can do is move this maybe up to here, and then I can eat with the offhand. Yeah, there we go. That works. All right, so we've got to fit in the industrial furnace array with the overall aesthetic here, and so we're going to continue this theme right here with the stone brick stairs. So we grab that, we'll grab some of this chiseled stone brick, polished andesite, and then we'll work. I guess we'll work from that point on. Maybe we'll grab some of this as well. So in my day job, I am a computer programmer, and there's a term for what I do that I've come to find out. It's a rather recent buzzword, but it's been something I've been doing for about 10 years now. It's called full stack. I'm a full stack programmer. So I work from the user interface all the way back to the database, and it can be kind of fun because you always have something new, but then it can get confusing as well when you're trying to keep track of all the pieces and parts that are moving around in whatever you're working on. But for now, why do I say that? Because we're going to be doing kind of a full stack design here. We're going to be working on the front end first, and then we'll move to the back end mechanics a little later. Right now, why am I not getting... I am not getting the beacon. Has the beacon gone bye-bye? Has the beacon been stolen? Hopefully it hasn't been stolen. Let's see, what's going on here? There's the middle. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, that's why. I don't have any iron on me. I'm not going to bother. We'll just leave it as is. No. I want those. Give me those back. And there we go. Sorry for that little distraction. I was just surprised that I'm not getting the haste too, but it'll be fine. We'll work through it. So what we're going to do is try and make this thing fit in this area. So we want a pretty decent sized furnace array. We want to be able to smelt stacks and stacks at a time. And so we're going to be working within this. And first thing we got to do is get the general outline. We've got a 13 wide area right now. Oh, yeah, I can eat. There we go. And then we'll put this here. There we go. And then we can get our andesite. Did I grab that? Yeah, I did. There we go. And this is going to provide kind of the structure, tie it all in to what we've got going with the rest of this build. No. Sorry for that. My microphone is a little bit in the way of the screen there. That's 3. Something's off. Oh, I see. There we go. And there we go. All right. So we're tying in with the rest of the build. You can see the chiseled stone brick, polished andesite right there. And then what we're going to do is put a little design. We'll just need to take out all of these. And this is where haste 2 would come in handy, but I can't be bothered to deal with that at the moment. So one of the things that I really like doing with furnaces and with smelting arrays in general is I like incorporating brick. So I've gone around to spawn and grabbed a bunch of clay, and we're going to be working with that. And we're going to bring that in and hopefully make it work for our build. But for now we can get rid of this and this. We'll bring in the stone brick stairs, and this will just provide a little bit of our kind of framing for the top part. Our furnace arrays are just going to be right here at eye level with the player, and so we don't need this part up here for anything functional. And we'll come back with the full decorative stuff later. Let's see if we can get this here. And there we go. Okay, now what we need to do is grab some. We'll grab this, and then we'll get our furnaces as well. Did we get those out of here? We'll do that. It's more furnaces than we need, and we'll see what we can work out here. Maybe we'll do some stone or some brick stairs right here. Turn it like that to hide the stone brick behind there. And then what we'll do is come along here, and this will frame up what we want right there. We'll do, we don't need those anymore, and maybe we'll just get a couple of scaffolding blocks. And then what we want to do is grab some bricks here. And what does that leave us? So we started out with, what, 13, and we should be down to 9. So we'll just come along here and put our furnaces. And this is going to be the rough user interface for our furnace array. We ended up with 6. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's too many. We don't need that many. So what we're going to do is get rid of that. Did we start with 13 or did we start with 15? No. You. Okay, we'll get you back in a little bit. How about that? Let's see. So 9, 11, 13, 15. Oh, it starts out with 15. So we got more room than originally I figured. So that's going to be good, although it throws off the symmetry a little bit. And that's fine. Okay, so that's going to be good. What we're going to do now is start working on some of the functionality. And what we're going to need is a couple of chests maybe. And we'll do that and that. Yeah, I think that'll work for now. We'll see in the long run. That might be... Yeah, that might not be what we want. We'll just do one chest for now, and we'll see if that's sufficient. And then what we'll do is go behind the scenes here. We'll just throw a little bit down there. We'll grab our hoppers that I did not get. Put another stair step there. Did not get the hoppers. What we want to do is provide the option of grabbing the items automatically out of the furnace. And so we'll kind of set that up. But we're also going to do an XP mode. And so we'll need to provide some way of locking these hoppers. We also want to do the input and output and have this system automatically take care of distributing everything. And what we're going to do, we'll just put some, we can't put, okay, we can do that. Just some light for good measure, and we'll come back here and put in our decorative color block here. Kind of complete the look up top here. And there we go. Now one of the things over here is that I need to make sure that we're continuing our overall design and we're not going to be jutting into this wall too much. So we'll have to watch for that once we get to the mechanics, but for now, let's see. We need, you know what? We can do a, well, I was thinking of putting one of the chests, maybe the smeltables over here and the fuel over here, and then it'll automatically distribute from there, but then that's going to ruin our nice looking brick thing that we've got going right there. So maybe what we'll do is we'll put the chest right here. Grab that. Okay. I don't know. I think or let's try. We'll put the chest here. We'll do that. And then maybe back behind the scenes here. We don't need the prismarine anymore, so we'll do this. And then we'll put, I wonder if we can we reach that? Not quite, but that's good enough right there. And we'll do the same thing right here. Grab that and then put a chest. I don't know. Let's work with this for a bit, and I realize I've forgotten something else. Let me go off and I need to grab, not that. I need to grab, do I have it here? No. I need to get some redstone lamps. So let me go grab that, and then I'll take a look at a couple of designs, maybe think about this some more, and we'll make sure that we like this design before we continue. All right, back in a bit. Well, we're back after a little interlude. I've done a little bit of tweaking. What I've done is moved these input chests over a little bit, and the only thing I'm not too keen on is seeing this block right here. I don't know what to do with that. Maybe we should change that to andesite or something. I don't know. If you've got some ideas about what to do with that in particular, do let me know. I would love your suggestions on that. I've also increased this. This is going to be a double chest here because we're going to have a double chest of input, and so it only makes sense that you should be able to do a double chest of output as well. We may change that in the future, but we'll leave it as is for now. We're just going to go with nine of these furnaces because if you take a look at this, we'll assume that we're going to evenly distribute all of the items across those furnaces, and so that's going to take care of one line or each of these lines in this chest. So you can put 9 stacks in, and then each of those furnaces is going to take care of one of those stacks. So we'll stick with 9. I could go with 11, kind of bump that out a little bit, and then it wouldn't look so awkward there, but we'll leave it as is for now. The next piece we need to do, I'm going to knock out that brick, and we're going to get our redstone lamp. We'll do that, and then I'm going to do that over here too, just for symmetry's sake. And we'll do that, and then what we'll do is put a lever on this one, and that's going to control whether we're in XP mode or regular mode. So right now the default is off. So we'll leave the default to be automatically smelt all the things and put them in here. And then if you want to grab the XP from it, you can just click that, and we will lock these hoppers down below. And then that's going to keep the items in the furnaces. And then you can just come along and grab the XP. So right there, I think we're going to be all right. Now, things to keep in mind. for the future. This is all we've got time for today. I know it may not be a lot, but that's, again, I explained it last week. Still working on that fence. It's kind of messed up my overall recording and ability to get these videos out. We will be finished with that soon, and hopefully show you some pictures of that progress. But that's going to be it for today. Again, if you have suggestions about what to do here, do let me know. There's a lot of good builders out there, and I would love to hear your suggestions for that. But for now, we will have to say adieu. Next week, we'll get into the redstone fort. We'll do the locking and the item transport to fully fill out the fuel and smeltables, and we'll take care of all that next week. But join me for that. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, a like is always appreciated. And if you haven't done so already, think about subscribing so you're up to date with everything going on the channel. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.